Yo, what's happening, people? So Nottingham Forest are closing in on the signing of Atalanta midfielder Remo Freuler for a paltry £7.5 million. The discussions are at their final stages and it's expected that the deal will be completed in the next 24 to 48 hours. If you're not already doing cartwheels in your back garden over this news, then you will be once this video's over. Well, Forest have brought in a couple of exciting young players in the form of Orel Mangala and Lewis O'Brien in that area of the pitch. They need someone with a bit of leadership and experience to see them through what is going to be a steep learning curve for one and all at the football club, and this man very much fits the bill. The likes of Cafu and Ojeda, who has now been loaned out to Real Salt Lake in the MLS, aren't quite up to Premier League standards either, and while they both come across as decent lads, there's absolutely no room for sentimentality in the big leagues whatsoever. Freuler's easily been one of the most underrated players across European football over the last half a dozen years, and I'm hoping to see him finally get the credit that he so richly deserves once he makes his mark in the English top flight. He's a bit of a late bloomer in some ways, as he spent close to a decade in the Swiss Super League and only departed the country at the age of 24, even though most of his compatriots sealed a move as teenagers. Since signing for Atalanta in 2016, however, he's quickly established himself as an integral piece of Gasparini's side and has been the heartbeat of their midfield ever since, even though his more ostentatious teammates were the ones receiving all the plaudits. For reference, Atalanta finished 13th before he became a regular fixture in the 11 and have ended up in 4th, 7th, 3rd and 8th since he has. That obviously has a lot to do with the progression of the team as a whole, but also goes to show you his influence on their overall results, which simply cannot be fucking overstated. When it comes to what he has to offer on the pitch, Freuler is very much a complete midfielder. His tireless work rate coupled with a criminally underappreciated technical ability is what made him perfectly suited to an energetic Atalanta side who rely as much on fight and determination as they do on flair and creative spark. Whether in or out of possession, he'll be an asset to whoever he's representing, which puts him in good stead for Forest, who'll be doing much of their work off the ball this season. His positioning and reading of the game allows him to break up opposition attacks and gives an opportunity to teammates to embark on runs further up the pitch. One of his primary roles in building up plays to drop into deeper positions, normally as an auxiliary left back or between the two centre halves, in order to avoid the opposition's pressing structures and exploit spaces left in behind. He does a great job at starting the process of transition too, which is going to be something Steve Cooper will be dependent on in order to create goal-scoring chances when backs are against the wall. The guy's distribution is supremely accurate, and he's willing to venture forward himself whenever he's asked to do so, as showcased by big game goals versus Juventus, Inter, AC Milan, Napoli and Fiorentina at club level, as well as against Germany, Spain and Denmark on the international stage. As alluded to earlier, he's also a massive influence in the dressing room and has often been given the captain's armband due to his intelligence and never say die attitude. Overall, while Freuler isn't particularly athletic, he's been one of the most efficient and versatile central midfielders in the world. This is a huge blow for Atalanta, as it would be fair to say he's been the conductor of their orchestra in recent years. His willingness to sacrifice himself for the greater good is something that will make him a fans' favourite at the City Ground, and I fully expect him to settle in quickly, unlike some of the other incomings made over the past few weeks. He'll be bringing international pedigree with him as well, having earned 46 caps, of which 21 have been in the past 18 months. Despite having 473 career appearances to his name, Freuler still has plenty of years left in the tank, and I hope the majority of them are in the Prem. Now, Forest continue to go batshit crazy in the market with a bid for Emmanuel Dennis being tabled, a saga involving Wolves and Morgan Gibbs-White threatening to go all the way down to deadline day, and a possible move for Jizz Hornkamp, who I admittedly don't know a great deal about but hope he signs for the sexual innuendos alone. I mean, Christ almighty, what a belter of a name. Who wouldn't love to get a bit of jizz on the back of their shirt once he signs, eh? Moving swiftly on. I wish Forest supporters the best of luck for the West Ham game on Sunday. The place is going to be absolutely rocking and I can't wait to see how things unfold. Cheers for tuning in, guys. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please do consider giving it a like. It really helps my channel. And subscribe if you're new and interested in more football and Forest related content. Take care and enjoy your weekend, lads. Peace.